In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Shape Builder tool in Adobe Illustrator. I'll show you how to combine, subtract, and clean up shapes to create very complex designs. I have an Illustrator file open. This is actually the practice file that you can download at the bottom of this video. And we're going to be practicing the Shape Builder tool. The Shape Builder tool, it combines overlapping shapes together. So I have this shape right here, and it's two hexagons overlapping. If I select both shapes, we can go to the left toolbar and find the Shape Builder tool. If you don't see the Shape Builder tool, you can go to Edit Toolbar, these three buttons at the bottom, and find it here. So select the Shape Builder tool. With these overlapping shapes, if I just hover over the shape, you can see that these areas become gray. What that means is I can combine these shapes. And Illustrator is essentially dividing everything into sections. If we click and drag over two sections, you can see this red outline appears over this first shape. And if I combine it into the second shape, it's combining those two shapes into one. So I'm going to undo that. Now if we click and drag into all three, we can combine these shapes into one shape. And let's undo that, going to Command Z. When I do combining, I see a plus sign on my cursor. That just means that we're adding all the shapes together. If for some reason this isn't working, just make sure that you have all the shapes selected using the selection tool over here. So just click and drag to select everything. Another cool thing you can do with the Shape Builder is you can just click into a shape. So I'm just going to click into this center shape. And now I have essentially divided these shapes into three shapes. So we've isolated a new shape from overlapping artwork. So let's go to our next example. This is simply a bunch of rectangles that are overlapping and touching. If I select all the rectangles and I go back to my Shape Builder tool, instead of using the plus sign here, you can hold down Option. And when I hold down Option, it makes it a negative sign. So essentially we can remove shapes. So let's just remove every other shape here. And let's go to a more complex example. I've just used a bunch of circles and overlapped them. See, they're all individual circles right now. Let's select all the circles and then go to our Shape Builder tool. And we're going to make this a flower. So I want to first combine all the shapes around my flower to make the petals. So I'm just clicking and dragging around the outside circles to make one shape. Now let's do the same thing for this inner shape. So I'm going to go into my Shape Builder tool and just select all the circles and these odd shapes inside of the center of the flower to create one shape. And now if I add a color to this, you can see this center circle is essentially cut out of the shape. And if we wanted to remove this center shape, we could go back to the Shape Builder tool and just combine them to make this petal shape. Another cool thing you can do is you can clean up artwork. I just quickly drew this little funky flower. And with the Shape Builder tool, I can essentially get rid of all these odd lines in the center of my flower. I have this outside shape, I have this inside shape, and I have this stem. So let's zoom in just a little bit and select everything. And with my Shape Builder tool, if you hold down Option, you can see it selects in red these extra shapes that are inside of the center of my flower. So if I just click them, hold down Shift, they are going to activate by turning red. That's how you know you can remove them. And I have one that's pretty small down here that it missed. So I'm just zooming in to fix that. And now I was able to remove lots of these odd little shapes on the inside using the Shape Builder tool. And lastly, I'm just going to create a quick icon to demonstrate how to use these tools even more. So we're going to make a quick cloud. I can use the ellipse tool, and I'm just going to draw a couple quick shapes. Maybe one can be a little larger. I'm just going to duplicate this shape, and I'm actually going to draw a rectangle to connect these shapes on the bottom. So if I select all these shapes I just drew, use the Shape Builder tool, I can just go in here and combine everything just by clicking and dragging and holding. And now I have a cloud. Can now fill this with a color as well. So the Shape Builder tool is an amazing tool that allows you just to combine shapes and build really complex vector graphics in Adobe Illustrator. And once you're comfortable combining shapes, next thing is to be able to draw your own shapes and edit these shapes using the pen tool. So in this next video, I'm going to show you how to use the pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. If you'd like to try Adobe Illustrator, you can find a free trial link in the description below this video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below, and subscribe to Cry Studio for more design tutorials. Thanks so much.